Hello and welcome to this video update on the Thomas Creek wildfire in RDOS Electoral Area D. I'm Eric Thompson. I'm an information officer with the Regional District of Okanagan-SIMILKAMEEN Emergency Operations Center, the EOC. In just a moment, we'll hear from RDOS Chair Carla Kozakovich. We'll also hear from the EOC Director, Bill Newell. They'll have updates on this wildfire. We are joining you today from the traditional territory of the Syilx people in the Okanagan Nation. And a reminder, for the latest updates on this wildfire, please visit the BC Wildfire Service website, and you can also visit the RDOS Emergency Operations Center website for updates on evacuation orders and alerts. That is emergency.rdos.bc.ca. And with that, we'll hand it over to RDOS Chair Carla Kozakovich.
Great, thank you very much, Eric. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. On July 11th, the Regional District Okanagan-SIMILKAMEEN Emergency Operations Center issued an evacuation order for 77 properties in Electoral Area D due to the Thomas Creek wildfire east of Skaha Lake in Electoral Area D. 67 of those properties have civic addresses. An evacuation alert has also been issued for 627 properties located east of Skaha Lake, south of Heritage Hills, down to McLean Creek Road in Electoral Area D. This is a fast-moving wildfire and conditions change quickly. Due to extensive smoke in the area, we are expecting an update from BC Wildfire later today. This fire is deemed an out-of-control interface fire of approximately 500 hectares in size. Firefighting operations did take place overnight and of course are continuing throughout the day today. I'd like to say thank you to BC Wildfire Services, our local fire departments, RCMP, PENSAR, BC Ambulance, Interior Health, Penticton Indian Band, and others, including local and provincial media. The RDOS understands this is a challenging time for residents, business owners, and visitors, and we appreciate your cooperation and understanding. An information release will follow this briefing, and another briefing will take place at noon today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Kozakovich. And now Bill Newell, CAO with the RDOS, and also the EOC Director. Mr. Newell.
Thanks, Eric. So as the Chair mentioned, this fire is still very volatile. It is still declared out of control. BC Wildfire has recommenced their aerial attack. Today they're also going to be working on ground attack, trying to establish a fire line in between where the fire currently is and the more populated areas. At this time, there is no structure or infrastructure that's at direct threat, but as the Chair indicated, the fire is at 500 hectares. It's large. The conditions can change quickly. We are under a smoke advisory. We are under a heat advisory, and we expect that there will be more activity on the fire line today. So with that, we do have a reception center that has been activated, and we do encourage evacuees, either those under order or under alert. Even if you don't require services, register. You can do it online. It's very easy, and we're going to put up our link to that. I understand it's ess.gov.bc.ca. And we have people waiting at the reception center. The City of Penticton, with their ESS volunteers, is manning and operating the reception center, and they're waiting there to provide assistance in whatever way they can. We would advise that if you have fire insurance, you should be contacting your insurer just to get out in front of that. And otherwise, please stay away from the area. Roads are closed. It's a hindrance to BC Wildfire, both for their aerial attack and the ground attack, if they have to worry about civilians in the area. They do have perimeters set up around it. So boats, cyclists, vehicles, stay away. Please don't fly a drone in the area. That's very troublesome. register if you can, be vigilant. I should mention also that the Okanagan Falls landfill is closed. There's other additional information coming out on that, but of course Campbell Mountain landfill is open for those that usually go to Okanagan Falls. So other than that, we're continuing to work through the day. There's a lot of people and volunteers involved providing assistance. And as the chair said, we want to thank them for doing that. In addition, we have many of the regional district staff in the Emergency Operations Center, and they're going to be providing their assistance as well. So back to you.
All right, thank you so much to Bill Newell and Carla Kazakovich, and we appreciate you taking time to join us. This broadcast, if you're watching live, will be recorded and will be available on YouTube. And we are planning another briefing at noon today on July the 12th. We had a technical issue late last night when we were trying to do a briefing. We do apologize for that. We just wanted to clarify that the information that would have been presented was what was already put out, which is available on the RDOS website, and that was the evacuation order and evacuation alert. And again, that website address is emergency.rdos.bc.ca. If you're looking for true and accurate and timely information, please use that source. You can also follow the RDOS on Twitter and Facebook. And if you have any questions, it's important, rather than wait, to phone. The RDOS EOC phone number is 250-490-4225. That's 490-4225. We have a call center staff, a few people in there available to take your calls. So we do encourage you to be proactive that way. As both of our guests here mentioned, it's important as well that you are situationally aware of what's going on in your area. If you're not getting the information, but you see a fire approaching, absolutely do what you have to do to get out of that area and make the phone call. And for those of you who are on evacuation alert, you can also register with the evacuee registration and assistance tool online. That's ess.gov.bc.ca. That will let the folks with emergency support services know that you're safe and out of the area. And then should, and unfortunately, we will certainly hope that doesn't happen, but if it was to happen, that there was an evacuation order extended for the area, you would already be registered. We are expecting an update from BC Wildfire a little bit later on today. As the chair mentioned, there are some challenging conditions with smoke. As soon as that information is available, it will be put on the BC Wildfire Service website. And again, we have another briefing planned for noon today, and we'll have any new information at that time. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it, and have a great day.